Tammy Chen here, just starting off my whole advice thing, straight into a subject that I'm quite familiar with. I feel quite strongly about second chances. Now, I know a lot of you out there are thinking, second chances, why? Well, I had a once best friend who was no longer my friend, but is now currently a friend of mine again. And she and my boyfriend, he wound up cheating on me with her. And it all got big, ugly and messy. It got seriously messy. She said she was in love with me, but she was with him, and he said he was in love with both of us, and it was messy. So in the end I got my Sam, who I'm currently with now, which I'll get to in a minute, left me for her, but never got with her, and like 6 months later got back with me. Sounds messy. You're probably thinking, what the hell? Now, I don't want to make it sound like I'm the victim here, that I was the one that was cheated on, betrayed, yada yada yada, because although that is true, I wasn't back then. This was quite a few years ago now. I was quite a brat. I was very high maintenance, and so I wasn't doing the best to handle it. So I think about a year ago I got back in contact with the friend, and we've been quite close ever since, because she's apologised, she regrets everything, he regrets everything. She's now got someone that she's happy with. I'm with Sam now, and it's almost 6 years now, so it all happened quite well, and I believe in second chances quite strongly. There's quite a few things that I'm quite, how do I put it, I'm quite opinionated on. There were some very strong things. So yeah, I don't regret taking them back, because like I said, I believe in second chances, and I will give second chances to a lot of people, depending on what they've done, that is. For example, one of Sam's friends said they were in love with me, and said they weren't ready for a relationship, but like 2 hours later they wound up going out with another friend of mine. So, but I'm still, I wouldn't say I'm friends with him now, but I do hang out with him now and then. So I will give second chances to a lot of people. Now you're probably thinking that I'm just a glutton for punishment, I'm going to get hurt again, but I believe in people changing, depending on what they've done, obviously. For example, when I was working in 2012, I was sexually assaulted by one of my co-workers, and so I wouldn't give him a second chance, if that makes sense, because he's kind of, I have depression and anxiety, and he kind of messed me up a bit. He messed my mental health up a bit, so I don't think I could get over the bump, because although my friend and Sam affected me quite painfully, he affected me on a whole different scale. I've been through worse, which I'm not going to discuss, but for example, the guy that I won't discuss, I wouldn't give him a second chance. But it depends on how strongly I feel about the people. I quite missed my friend that I'd hurt, because we got on like house on fire, so I was too scared to talk to her. I'm stubborn. If I'm wrong, I don't like to admit I'm wrong first anyway. So when she contacted me saying, because I was getting some shit from a old friend of hers about how I was showing my true colours, yada yada yada, it got a bit messy again, and so she kind of popped up and apologised, and that's how we started talking. So I think at the end of the day, you should always give second chances when needed, because you can miss out on a lot of things. I've been through some things that could have been easier if I had her by my side still, and I regret not giving her a second chance sooner. So I do believe that people should give second chances depending on the situation, because I don't believe in the whole cheaters always cheat, because after that Sam has been nothing but faithful. I trust him. He will go out and he will meet up with friends, and they'll have girls in the groups, and I will trust him not to do anything. So I do believe in second chances. So I think we just need to stop being such a kind of closed off nation of people and give people second chances. So if your best friend hurts you, given that if it's reasonable, give her another chance. If you're in love with the guy that's cheated on you, give him another chance. But if he keeps doing it, don't. I don't believe in third chances, I believe in second. If my friend, if she decides to fuck me around again, I won't know, she's out. But I don't believe she would do that, because we've both changed, we all change as we grow up. There are things in our lives that stop us from being kids and make us grow up. I was forced to grow up, and so I see it as a different perspective now. So I do second chances. You should always give them, depending on the situation. So it's quite a personal matter to me, so I wanted to use my first advice series to do that, because like I said, it's personal to me, and if someone comes to me, I will tell them, give them another chance if needs be. So yeah, leave a comment down below if you agree with me, if not, or if you've had if you've given second chances, they've just been constantly blown. And so it'd be nice to see what you all say. Give it a big thumbs up if you like this, and I will see you in the next one. Signing out. I mean, I don't care, he's just extremely hot. I clearly have a thing for nerdy guys. Like Sasuke from Naruto. I still wasn't convinced he was straight for, I don't know, to the end of the series.